Yeah, top of it, top of it. Oh yeah, man. Shouts out, R.I.P. Young Dolph, man. You know what I mean? Um, he left before the appointed time yesterday, and where I live at Memphis, Tennessee. I don't know what for. Doesn't even matter. Check this out. People been saying, you know what I mean. People been saying, R.I.P. Young Dolph all day. They had the street blocked off. They had about a, 1,000 different police cars. Well, not 1,000, but a lot of police cars at the place where he was last saw alive and last was alive. And this video right here is really going to go and really say the problem with black men, or is the real problem in the black community black men. Now you may say, well, no, man, you know what I mean, single mothers, it's systematic racism, it's poor education, is, you know, a lot of different factors. Well, we're gonna say, well, it's not the problem, but the biggest problem is black men. Now, I like using, you don't use Kevin Samuels things, fact, data, and statistics, and um, observable things. Now, the reason why I say the problem is that we're not talking about the criminals and bad people. There's such a small population of there's just a small percentage of the population. It really don't count. We might as well say 1 in 7 people. So we're gonna focus on the other 6, not the 1. Okay. So with the 6 of the 1, the other 6, jealousy is the biggest problem among black men, and jealousy is cruel as the grave. So I told you guys, if you're talking about competing with another man, competition breeds jealousy, and there's nothing more dangerous than the jealous man. Nothing more dangerous than the jealous man, because the jealous man, there's absolutely nothing he would do to satisfy their jealousy, whether it's delete somebody or and delete himself. So the reason why I say jealousy among black men is the biggest problem, because we don't want to see each other win. Because if somebody want to see you win, they will help you win. And black men, for the most part, don't want to see each other win. It's all about me getting mine, you getting yours, instead of helping each other win, like every other race of people do. Now you chastise your woman, you say accountability. I'm saying, well, I haven't heard anybody condemn those brothers who deleted Young Dolph today. No, especially no black men. But you want to talk about, you want to hold black women accountable for wearing bonnets, asking how many bodies she done had sex with before you, in a box still work. What kind? I don't want to get started on that, but I'm gonna go down there anyway. You got all this pressure for the black woman, but nothing for the black man. And men are so stupid. Black men are so stupid. If the power structure really wanted to, they can buy your woman's loyalty. How do they know they can buy your woman's loyalty? Because your loyalty can be bought. And so if you can be bought, your woman can be bought. And so if they really want to do buy loyalty, Goldman Sachs already pledged $100 billion or $1 billion, $10 billion to new black female owned businesses. They can't even come. They can't even. You can't even. Black women can't even come to black men. but you have value though. So if our woman has to go outside of us to get what we need, and between men we jealous of each other, black men, we got to do better. I don't have the answer. I don't. Nobody. There is an answer. The answer is, you got to forgive your parents. Jealousy among black people is a bad thing. Respect and jealousy and the lack of respect for one another. Well, you may say, well, that's in the hood. No, that's in business too. You go into a black-owned establishment, a lot of times they don't respect you because they feel like they're better than you because they own a business and you don't, even though you're the client. Now, black men, we don't spend no time doing business. So I'm gonna say it like this. Let me see can I do something with this. Let me see can I do something with this. How can I my bad. Don't do it like that. Until we as men can put up a better image for our women to see, they have. I'm not gonna say they had no reason to respect us, but submission is optional. You want to say they behave badly and they act mean, they're rude. Well, look at what other men do for that woman, and look at what the black man has done for the black woman. And you would, and you see, and ask yourself, you know what I mean? For the image of the black man, we've always been portrayed as weak, dependent, just like a child. Our daddy is the white man. We get our sense of manhood from the white. We dress like the white. We put his woman on a higher pedestal than ours, just like the white. But the difference between the reason why he's the black man's daddy is because the black man is not going to go through the length and the pressure to really get what's needed. The whites say, over my dead body. They mean that. They gonna stand on it even if it costs them their life. We'll stand on it as long as it don't cost us any money. You see the difference? Until we as men, collectively, I got a backbone. I can just speak for myself. I can't speak for nobody. I can't say this person will do this person will do that. No, it's a few others. But it's just a few. Most black men can be bought, and a person cannot respect anybody that can be bought. There was a big uproar about Goldman Sachs pledging $10 billion to new black female entrepreneurs. And we up in arms talking about black men not allowed. Well, brother, you should have something for yourself. This is the white's money. It's not yours. I don't think Goldman Sachs, I don't think they one of them black. I don't think Charles Schwab black. I don't think Mr. TD and Ameritrade black. Mr. Robin Hood, he ain't black either. But we brag and get in these institutions. And see, When we get mad when our woman gets in those institutions and start bragging, you say, well, that don't mean nothing to us. Well, your mom don't mean nothing to me. I got sexual access to what I want. You don't. Black men have collectively put the responsibility of our community on the white, and get upset when our women submit to the white. So I hope this video turned out pretty good, man. I hope it did, man. My heart's kind of heavy for my city and individuals in my city. I haven't seen it, but I've seen the remnants of retaliation on the early actions of the day. But brothers ain't gonna call other brothers out. If they do that, do it on the internet. They gonna call them out to their face. So, in wrapping this up, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm saying this, ladies. When a man starts talking about you need to cooperate, you need to submit, you mean, you this, that, and the other. And modern, because we always talking about modern black women, and you just say, well, when you build industry, Kevin talk about black men need to have their own media and ride around in a Ferrari, and depending on YouTube and Patreon, which a black man don't own. I'm not saying don't support them. You do what you want to for as a support. But jealousy, well, our main downfall in our community is jealousy. That's the biggest. That's bigger than any. That's bigger than diet. That's bigger than single mothers, which you can't have single mothers without another ass nigga knocking them up. Educate is jealousy, and so men are jealous of each other because of sexual access. That's why our preacher gets competition. Now, there's nothing wrong with friendly competition. Men compete just for machismo. It's machismo. It's a dick measuring contest. Well, not dick measuring contest. It's just machismo. I beat you in cards, so yeah, I bet $100 in cards and I won, so I want all my hundreds and nickels and pennies. I want 1,500 nickels and pennies. Cause you lost. That's the type of competing that we should be doing. Just for friendly banter and making each other better at a particular craft. But we're not gonna do that because you're thinking on the back of your mind, he may cut my head. He might get the woman that I want. This is what it boiled down to. So until black men can stop being jealous of each other, we're not going to get anywhere. Until we're willing to do for our women what the white has done for his woman, then we shouldn't. What are we complaining about? What are we complaining about? We haven't done what the white has done for his woman. We're not doing what the Hispanics men are doing for their women. Chinese, East Asian, Arab, all these men take care of their women. Why? Because I see it. I see it. So it's not conjecture. I see it. But us, no, we ain't gonna do enough for our women. You know what I'm saying? We want to ride or die. You know what I'm talking about? But we ain't going nowhere. So she can't ride no motherfucking well. You ain't gonna ride. She ain't gonna, yeah, you scared to walk across the goddamn street. Talking about ride or die. Jealousy. The green-eyed monster. You know, as cruel as a grave. It got a lot of men killed. I'm gonna say it got a lot of men killed. Yeah, it do. Yeah, it do. And really, what it boils down to, jealousy is really stems from wanted attention. That's what jealousy stems from. Wanted attention. If Dolph didn't have a Lamborghini or a Wraith or a red eye, scat, whatever the case may be, and if you had those things, women weren't choosing. But if you had your Honda Accord and you wore your smacks and your rustlers and your plain brown T-shirt and you had all the women, then Dolph would be jealous of you. Period. So with that being said, I hope I didn't babble on too long. My head is kind of everywhere because I lost a good dude died today. For nothing. So with that being said, thank y'all for y'all time. Like the video, subscribe, and again, guys who listen to Kevin Samuels and high value males and things of that nature, get the jealousy out your heart for the guys who getting the women that you want. But I told you that wasn't that the problem is you. It's not the women, it's you. Until you change you, the women in your life you get, shit won't change. So, I babbled on long enough, man. My head kind of spinning. And my city is it's been crazy, but it's a crazy night tonight. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for y'all time.